Last time I was in Canada, I did a massive Millcreek unveiling of stuff that I gotten throughout the last year that I had before I got back to Canada. And today we're following the tradition again because I got a bunch of cool Millcreek stuff to show you guys, and I'll even tell you what my favorite months for 2024 were for the releases because you might be surprised at some of the cool, unique releases that came from Millcreek in the last year. Some that you may have forgotten, some that you may not have known about, and some that were just kind of cool. Out in the category, starting with DVDs first, go with Blu-rays, and then go with special editions. And to start with, I have some interesting titles and a lot of kind of like family-oriented titles in their DVD section. Some are faith-based as well. So we got an Unlikely Angel, which, as you can tell, I haven't watched this one yet, so I cannot tell you about this one. But it just intrigued me to have like something unique and different in the collection. So I do have that, along with Heaven Sent here as well. Going into a slightly different direction, we got Fairhaven. Anytime they put out a western, especially a western with these actors in it, we got Amanda Reggetti, we have Bailey Chase, A. Martinez, Martin Cove, Bruce Boxleitner. Super, super cool. Stoked about this one. And this is one that I will sit down and watch. There's actually a special feature on this one. There's an inside look into it. Not sure how long the inside look is, but it can't be any shorter than a Sony special feature. Am I right? Next up is one of those, that my better half is going to get a super kick out of, because it's one of those. I'm not saying there's aliens, but there's aliens releases, and it is the Mysteries of Bradshaw Ranch, Aliens, Portals, and the Paranormal. Unravel the Secrets. This one won't get open until I get to Morocco, because my better half, she's all about this stuff. She loves the ancient alien stuff. We got a big, massive set. Have you seen the one at Walmart? You know that one, the 50 anniversary set? We got that one. 50th anniversary, so many discs, whatever it's called. Then we get some classic kind of old school stuff, and we get two films where we get Robert Duvall, The Apostle, which is a massive film. It's like 134 minutes long. We got Billy Bob Thornton, Farrah Fawcett, and Miranda Richardson's in this one, and of course the massively long, incredible At Play in the Fields of the Lord, with of course Tom Berenger, Aidan Quinn, John Lithgow, Daryl Hannah, Tom Waits, Kathy Bates, and just so you know, they're not all put on one disc. It is two separate discs. You can't put like an hour 90-minute movie and an hour and like 34-minute movie on the same disc. They each get their own disc, and really stoked to check those out again. And now we get to the stuff that I'm a big sucker for. I'm a big sucker for the romance stuff and the Christmas stuff. So here's one that I'm really intrigued by, because when I was younger, I used to watch a lot of those, Daniel Steele Hallmark movies and stuff like that, and we'll kind of get into that down the road. So here's one right here called Someone Like You, and it has a couple like soap stars in it. But what's really cool is there's Robin Lively's in this, and I'm not sure if you guys are old enough. Any of you guys are old enough to like have nostalgia for movies like Teen Witch, which I am. So she is from. I'm pretty sure she's the girl from Teen Witch. So she's grown up now. I guess she'll probably be the mom in this. Wow. Because I'm the dad. So she's, Scott Reeves from many soap operas, Days of Our Life, General Hospital, of course. Most recently is in this as well, and I am actually really excited to watch this. So yeah, if you've ever seen this one, let me know. That's 2 hours and 6 minutes. You know, that's pretty good for one of those type films. And yes, we have a very different one. It is a Bluegrass Christmas. What's so cool about this? Well, it is it's a romantic, like, Christmas film. It's got Chelsea Green in it. Chelsea Green is one of the best things going on in the WWE right now. And she is just so fun and so funny. And hopefully her sense of humor is used in this, because she has a great sense of humor. A very eclectic mix for the DVD category. But pretty much a lot of stuff here is pretty homespun, and pretty much you can see why these would be in the DVD category. DVD is still the most prevalently selling titles, and a lot of these here do run like titles that you would see in a in a cabin, or if you went to an Airbnb and you saw like a DVD player there. Titles like this are it's pretty easygoing, easy to watch titles, and for DVD, it really fits the market. My favorite out of all these, I don't know. I haven't seen all these yet, but what I'm hoping my favorite is going to be, well, Robin Lively is in one, and yeah, I'm a massive fan. So nice to see Robin Lively back on the screen. Now, I probably started something that I'm not thinking about right now, but yeah, Teen Witch herself. Let's get to the Blu-ray. Now, because I took a section of Blu-rays and put it into the special edition category, this makes the Blu-ray category extremely small. Now, remember, the first 2 months of 2024 aren't here. I did those in the last one, when I did my last year of, and because I'd gotten them by then. But we got some really interesting stuff in here, and probably some of my favorite stuff. So let's start off with one that I'm kind of curious about. Not a massive Rob Schneider fan, that's the only issue, but it's this. I think it's a serious role, but he's not the star of it. So, but he's prominently featured, which is probably not the best thing. But but Dead Wrong looks like an action movie, and so kind of interested in seeing this one. There's a bonus feature Dead Wrong director's cut, so there's two versions of the film on here. Okay, color me really intrigued now. Let's follow that up with a double feature, and we'll start off with this one right here, and one that I'm super kind of, it's a director spotlight, and it is Sidney Pollack. So we have Castle Keep here and Bobby Deerfield, two really good films. I haven't had to open this yet. I've seen both these films before, and I will definitely be watching these again in the very near future. With some incredible actors in both these. Bobby Deerfield is Al Pacino, and I love anything Al Pacino does. So there we go. It's not the only double feature there, though. There's another double feature, and that one is the Once Around and Evening. And this one here, I know I've seen. I think I've seen both these films. I've seen Once Around, and I've seen Evening. Both of these have like really eclectic, like a big cast with a lot of like actors that you're gonna know. Like Once Around, we got like Holly Hunter, Danny Aiello, Richard Dreyfuss, Laura San Giacomo, Gina Rowlands. On Evening, we have people like Patrick Wilson, Hugh Dancy, Natasha Richardson, Meryl Streep, Glenn Close. So incredible actors, and cannot wait to like rediscover those. Now, one that I haven't got this version open up, but I do have the DVD open up because I actually had both of these, and I gave my DVD to a friend. Is Deer Camp '86. Loved this freaking movie. This I want to see. I would love to see a sequel to this. I would really. This is really well done, and it tackles a very like a pretty hard hitting subject while not losing its entertainment value. It's really good. I like the kills in this. I like the creature design. I like the although I found it kind of interesting. I found it easy to figure out the mystery, but still, I like the mystery aspect of this as well. And the being from Canada, being somebody that has Indigenous heritage within my family, this is definitely hit home in more ways than one. It's a small lot of just straight Blu-rays, but that's because the special edition stuff is a bigger lot. And let's get to that. A lot to look at when it comes to special edition, special feature stuff, and some of these got highlighted in another video as well, which not enough you have seen, but hopefully you will get to see it. But I started with the Icons Unearthed set. So this is the Simpsons edition that they did, and this is the biggest one that they've put out so far, in the fact that there's more discs on this one than there is on the other Icons set that I have. This one here actually is a 4-disc set, and the other one I think is a 2-disc set. But they're both 6-part documentaries. They both are a lot of fun because I got the Star Wars one here as well. More heft to the Simpsons one than there's to the Star Wars one. But this is my type of stuff. I got the other Icons edition, Icons Unearthed edition one, and I just want to have them all. And I just hope that they put out every single one of them. I think the Marvel one is coming next year. Going from that to some Ultraman stuff. And there's 2 Ultraman sets that I have. There's a 3rd one coming at the end of this month, but I will be back in Morocco by then, so I won't get that one until the summer of 2025. So we got first here Ultraman Tiga, and I love this. Look how shiny and colorful and beautiful this is. Look at this. And you don't skimp either. You open this up, different artwork on the inside. There's even get like a playable like Ultraman card from like the Ultraman game. There's the booklet here. There's the, you get like a whole bunch of like discs here as well. Every single one of these has a different Ultraman on it, so it's not the same like art on each disc either. It has, of course, the entire series and the film, so it's a 4-disc set, and 11 and a half hours. Super cool stuff. Region A locked, by the way. And next up is one of the most recent Ultraman Blazer. And again, we get this gorgeous looking set with this really cool looking Ultraman on the inside. Again, 25 episodes plus movie. You get that. You get a new like playable card there as well. And again, you get like different like pictures on every one of these here. Another 4-disc set. And it's really cool to see that they didn't stop with the archival and the older like Ultraman stuff. They could have did the Showa, or they have the Heisei and staged right there, but we're getting modern Ultraman, and that's really, really cool to see that. And another one coming out in December, and it's going to be a movie pack, of like Ultraman movies, a 6-pack, and I'm really excited to see that one come. I forgot an Icons Unearthed, and that is this one right here, the Fast and the Furious. I got 3 of these to watch, man. And I've seen some parts of these before, but I have not seen the full ones that I have here. So we got Fast and Furious, Star Wars, and The Simpsons. But with that being said, the best month for Millcreek for me was February, and there was a reason for that, because February they did a complete steelbook month, and they put out 4 really cool steelbooks. So first off was Walk Hard, which it's incredible. They've got like different versions of the film here, both the theatrical and the self-indulgent director's cut. It is a gorgeous looking steelbook, and I've shown it off before, so I don't need to show it off too much here. As well as having Anaconda, which is one that I do have on Blu-ray, but I'm not turning down a steelbook of a film of a monster film I really enjoy. And I'll definitely be able to take that one out again. Hollow Man, another movie that I really, really like, and it was a great upgrade for me, so love the look of this. And last, but definitely not least, was the steelbook I was most excited for, and that is the I Know What You Did Last Summer steelbook. I know there's a 4K out there. Will I get the 4K down the road? Maybe, but this kind of staves off me needing to get the 4K right now, because got addition to this, a real cool addition to this. Like it's got you got your slipcase, got your classic art there. You have our fisherman on the back. You even open it up here and just really well done. So what do I think overall for the for Millcreek in 2024? Well, we're not finished yet. There's one more special edition to show you. And that is this right here. The King of Queens, the complete series. They had put this out early on, and this is a basically a reissue. And I was really excited when they gave me the chance to check this out, because this is really well done. And my mom is a massive fan of this show, and she's made me a big fan of this one right here. And it has the complete series, all 207 episodes. Needless to say, I haven't been able to watch all these yet, but I have been able to watch a few, and really do, and find that I'm really enjoying the show more than I expected. Nicole Sullivan is in this from Mad TV. Yeah, like I'm finding it a lot later than you guys. But back, I like the way they do these when they're I really like the way they do them when it's the Blu-rays. I find the Blu-ray like sets are to be superior to the DVD. I like to see the DVD sets be done kind of like this as well, if it's feasible. But I usually buy DVD over Blu-ray when it comes to a lot of TV stuff, and I'm weird that way. But getting sets like this, you cannot refuse or turn that down. There's some great stuff on there too. We got the commentary, which I have to listen to for the pilot episode. Last montage, the writers of King and Queens, 200th episode celebration, behind the scenes featurettes, series retrospective, thanks to the fans. So there's a bunch of stuff on here that I want to check out. I wonder if there's a bonus disc, if that's the way they're doing it. No, it's throughout here, so it's as you go throughout. And because it's on Blu-ray, I don't mind so much when they put like a bunch of episodes on a disc. I don't worry too much about compression. On Blu-ray, it's the same way they would on a DVD. So that's when you want to get like a Blu-ray for something like this. And it was a great way to end off my year for Millcreek. So final thoughts. Millcreek had a very interesting and eclectic year in 2024. This is the newer stuff that was done, King of Queens being the only reissue that I showed you. But there were other reissues that were not sent my way. Unfortunately, they reissued not unfortunately, they reissued, it's good that they reissued Rockford Files. But I would have loved to have seen that sent my way, because that is one that I will tell you right now, I do need to get in my collection. I'm a massive fan of the series. And eventually I'm going to break down and buy that one myself anyway. But with the introduction of brand new Ultraman series from like modern Ultraman series from like the 2020s to their continuation to take a month to go in on steelbooks, to giving us new and interesting TV shows, to doing a bit of everything, and to sticking with and giving like support to DVDs at a time that I think it's actually more important to support the format than people even realize. It's really interesting to see where Millcreek is going in the future. Will Millcreek ever go into 4K? I don't know, and I really don't think it's something that they need to do or that is important for them to do at the moment. Because this is good. I mean, there is a lot here, and when it comes to having releases that are a lot of more kind of like family oriented, you can feel pretty, on a lot of cases for a lot of this, you feel pretty safe watching this. A lot of these titles here with the whole family. I'm obviously not going to put on Deer Camp 86 with the entire family or some of the horror stuff. But overall, there's a lot of good, interesting stuff here to watch. And how did it compare to 2023? Well, I really like 2023 from Millcreek. I'd have to go back and look at my stuff again, but 2024 overall was a pretty banner year for the steelbooks. They had some of my favorite steelbooks in 2024. I think the features and stuff on Walk Hard is really cool, but the fact that they focus in on some of the soundtrack and music work, the composers on a couple of the steelbooks when they did the featurettes, made me think back to Twilight time and the love that the late the owner, the guy, one of the guys ran Twilight Time, would put into like focusing on the on soundtracks and isolated scores and music and stuff like that. So that was interesting to see that. Overall, it's a pretty fantastic year. Where would I like to see them go in the future? More TV shows for certain. Continue to do the Ultraman. Not sure how much more they can do. I guess keep going as it goes through. I would like to see a big mix up, and I'd like to see a bit more horror, a bit more in the TV stuff, and hopefully more catalog titles in 2025. But above all, Millcreek has been knocking it out of the park with some of these releases and putting out stuff that people may not know that they want. I think one of the best ones for me, like wanting and not knowing that I needed, was like Once Around and Evening. I never would have thought this to be something that I would like, that I want to grab or that I need to have, but now I feel like it's something that I want and that I part of my collection. So they knew me. They knew the stuff that I want. And Deer Creek 86, pick this up. This is a really, really good, like, independent horror film. A lot of work was put into this, and I am super proud to own that one. More Icons on Earth in 2025, obviously. Let's see if they do some more steelbooks. And above all, give me some more stuff like this. As much, Millcreek, as much complete TV series as possible. And a good selection of them. We'll see some more detective ones. Let's get that reissue. Give me a new issue for Rockford Falls. Let me see some other stuff. With that, like I remember they did Magnum, and that was such a good set. So Millcreek 2024, you did a pretty damn good job. My release of the year for 2024 for Millcreek is probably going to have to go to the King of Queens set, even though it's a reissue. Is that fair? But if you want a new release, then I'm probably going to give that to. It's a hard one. It could go to Deer Camp, but I'm tempted to give it to an Ultraman. But I think for what they're doing, I'm going to give it to, like, kind of cheat, give it to the Icons on Earth, because I really think that's going to be an interesting piece for a lot of people's collections. See you next time, and take it away, Subscription Sloth.
Oh God. Subscription Sloth here. Just want to remind you that I know in the summertime especially it can be super warm and lazy. But if you're liking this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to go that step further and join the Patreon, there's a link for that down below. You can super sticker, super chat, or donate. But above all, just lie back and enjoy the video, because that's what I'm going to do. Hey there, I really hope you enjoyed the video. And in case you didn't know, we have memberships now. So if you want to check that out, there is usually a link in the description box down below. I have to go and, well, do what Wendigos do. Don't look it up.